Vegas, turn your radio all the way up. It's your boy Bojo Live.
Hey, what's going on? It's Bojo. Make sure you're following me on all things social. Bojo_live. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even on my YouTube page. Bojo on the radio. Make sure you hit me up. You'll see everything that I'm doing here in the studio or even at the Las Vegas Lights FC games, NBA Summer League, when I'm out and about at events. Bojo_live. Let's stay connected. All right, so to give you a little heads up about myself, first off, my name is Bojo Aka. I've been living in the United States since 1983. Moved here when I was 5 years old. Moved to California from Toronto. I am still a Canadian citizen. So do the math, 36 years now. I'm working on becoming an American citizen. My wife is getting on me. So you asked me a funny immigration story. So it happened days after I got married to my wife, beautiful wife. Shout out to Heidi. We're getting ready to go on our honeymoon. And she's a wedding planner. She took care of everything when it came to the wedding, everything. My job as a DJ was just to take care of the music. That's all she asked for. I took care of that, and to make sure my passport situation was on point. And I'm like, oh, yes, I know my passport is in the nightstand because we went to Mexico not too long ago. So I'm like, I'm good. I know it's there. And boom, passport's there. DJ was on point. Wedding was good. Wedding's over. Sigh of relief. She's like, babe, go upstairs. I'm going to, call the travel agent, get all our honeymoon stuff set up so we can go to Jamaica tomorrow. And she said, just go upstairs. I just need your passport information. I'm like, no problem, babe. Let's do this. Go upstairs. Grab my passport. She's like, I need to know your expiration and this and that. Open up my passport. It's expired. All she did is ask me to take care of the DJ and my passport. I knew my passport was there, but I didn't realize if you live if you have a United States passport, it lasts 10 years, I believe. And I think that was the mindset I had. The Canadian passport only lasts 5 years. So my wife is calling me, hey, Bo, come on, where you at? What are you doing? I need that passport information. And I'm just stuck on the bed looking at this passport like, oh my God, I'm about to get divorced before my honeymoon. So I have to go down there and I'm like, babe, my passport is expired. And she's like, are you kidding me? I asked you for 2 things. I did everything for this wedding. And it was a beautiful wedding, 150 people. It was great. I had 2 jobs. I didn't handle one of them. She said to me, handle it. I'm going to Jamaica with or without you. Handle it. So I'm like, okay. I got to do this. I have to. I get on the phone, internet. I'm trying to see where I can go to like the Vegas Canadian consulate. That doesn't work. I'm like, okay, let me call LA. Can I call LA to talk to the Canadian consulate? No, doesn't work. Call Canada. They're like, the only way you can get your passport renewed is if you come to Canada. I'm like, oh my God, really? I'm like, all right. I'm like, babe, I'm gonna have to get a flight to Canada. She's like, I don't care, do what you have to do. So I start trying to get a flight to Canada just so I can get this done in one day. Little do I know, not thinking, how am I gonna fly to Canada when my passport's expired? So I couldn't fly to Canada. So what I had to do is fly to Seattle, Washington, and then drive to Vancouver, Canada. To make a super duper crazy long story short, which I believe if I explained to you, if I wrote it out, it could be a screenplay. Kevin Hart could play me. This would be a phenomenal movie. Of all the things I had to do to get my passport one day, I did. I flew to Seattle, Washington that day. Actually, the next morning. No, it was that day I flew. Got to Seattle, Washington that night and had to get a rental car. But to make you got to understand, you've been married, and like when after the wedding, we had been taking and putting in money into my account, taking it out. I tried to use my debit card, and it wouldn't go through. It didn't go through. Like all the stuff, like I don't know, it just didn't go through. They wouldn't accept it, you know. So I'm like, oh my God, I just need my car to go through so I can get this rental car. I'm stuck at the airport 3 in the morning at this point, and I'm like sitting on the ground. The lady at like whatever rental car place is like praying for me. We're praying together. I'm like, just try swiping my card one more time. So she swipes it again. It goes through. I'm like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I'm able to get this rental car. So I'm off on the road from Seattle, Washington, driving by myself to Canada, to Vancouver, Canada. And I cannot make this up. This is true. This weekend, you can look it up, Memorial Day weekend 2013, a bridge in Seattle collapsed, which made me have to make a crazy detour. I had to take an extra 7-hour drive going around this collapsed bridge so I can get to Vancouver, Washington. I made this drive by myself. I get to Canada, hoping when I get to the border, they're cool with me. I'm practicing in my head. I have hours to practice how I'm going to talk, to the people at the border. I get through. I'm like trying to be like charming and witty, and I tell them I'm just trying not to get divorced before my honeymoon. I'm just here, and they're like, just go. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God. And luckily, I have my uncle Vincent, or my cousin Vincent, who's a businessman, lived in Vancouver, Canada. I linked up with him, and he got me through everything. We had to get our pictures done. He took me to the Canadian passport office. We got everything done. And luckily, they're like, okay, you're good. I got my passport done in one day. I go to return my rental car, and these people are trying to say I owe them $500 in damages to the car. I'm like, what? I don't know. My cousin Vincent went and talked to him, hollered at him, cleaned everything up, was good. I jump on back to a flight, back to Las Vegas, from Canada to Vegas to meet my wife at the airport so we can go to Jamaica. She has my bags. I meet her at the airport. Off we go to Jamaica. I make it to Jamaica on the honeymoon. We actually lost a day. I think the whole process took a day. So we lost a day of the honeymoon. But instead of being there for 7 days, we were there for 6 days. So the next morning, we're at the bar in Jamaica. I'm fresh off this story. I think I'm the man because I got through this. No one knows what I had to go through but me. And it's nuts. I'm telling these people at the bar, random strangers, and my wife's right there, like, can you believe I did this? I'm the man. And my wife is sitting there like, hell no, you're not the man. You are not the man. All you had to do is make sure your passport was not expired in the first place, and we wouldn't have lost a day from our honeymoon. Don't try to give yourself credit. And that's exactly what it was. But I don't care what she says. I made it happen. That is my crazy immigration story.
Vegas, turn your radio all the way up. It's your boy Bojo live.